Hey, 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 we are live. Hi, everybody. It is Kara Lockwood with Kara's Color Me Creative, and we are on my regular weekly At Home with Kara Lockwood show. I'm coming to you every single week, and I'm showing you how I am taking the furniture that I already have and kind of repainting it or upcycling it, making this new home of ours into a little cottage home. So previously I lived in a home and I had bright, bold, crazy colors, and I'm having to change that up a little bit because now I'm living in downtown historic McKinney and I'm creating more of a cottage feel in this house. And so if you come on here every week, say hi. First of all, yes, for sure. Say hi to me. Let me know that you're here. I don't know if I'm going to see comments or not. Let me see here. There's Gail. I'm seeing comments. Yay. Say hi. Let me know you're here. I am painting this vintage buffet, which used to be bright, bright, hot pink and orange and yellow and black, to kind of go with the style of this, right? So I want everything to coordinate, nothing to match. And I've already put some flowers on here. But the flowers, hi Sandy. I miss you guys already. Kara's crew is in the house. I'm live on Facebook and on YouTube today, as I will be every single week. So I'm going to have a sip of my wine, and then I'm going to let you know what. Oh, thank you, Suzanne. Hello from Indiana. Hi, Gina. Good to see you here. Good to see you here, my sister. Okay. So here I'm painting with Daydream Apothecary colors mostly, and a little bit of DIY colors too. But I've got their new botanical line, and I'm going to show you my tray. It's an egg carton. I'm done with most of the painting, but I'm keeping it out in case I need to do a little bit of extra. So I've got the, this is Blooming Lovely, and this is Hibiscus. They're similar. Blooming Lovely's brighter. And this is Blushing Coral. This is Lemon Shark here. This is a mix that I made with the dark green from the botanical line, which is, excuse me while I forget my brain, Forest Rain. And then there's some water and some grays and beiges in there. So these are just sploogies. And if you know me, you know I like to do flowers, but my flowers are always, always, always mixed media, meaning I use paint and markers and pencils and whatever I can get my hand on. Thank you. So I finally had some time to myself to kind of just have fun with all this stuff. So here's the dealio. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I want these to kind of start to pop, right? And so I'm going to add some fun details to these flowers, and I'm going to walk you through a few of them and how I do it. So I'm going to get you nice and close to this one so you can see what I'm doing. Let's see, right there. Hi, Barbara. Thank you. Okay. So first thing I have is a Pasha marker, and I put this Forest Rain, which is a dark green on here, but I don't want that to be so much dark green. I just want it to highlight dark green. So, and there's some yellow in there. And so I'm just going to kind of scribble. This is a Pasha marker. What I did over there. Okay, and this is black. And I might do a little bit of that too. But all of these things I do with the flowers, kind of, I feel like the key of it is to not take it too seriously and just really have fun with it. Now I have a white Posca marker, a white one, you guys. Okay, so if you are brand new here, please let me know where you're coming from, what caught your eye, and make sure that you follow my page, which is Kara's Color Me Creative. You may have found it on accident scrolling, who knows, Who knows how we find these things? But I do everything that I do here, I teach more in detail in my group. Okay, so we're going to have lots and lots of layers of these little markers and such. I'm going to try to get a little bit loose with it. That one looks weird, so I'm going to fix it here. There we go. That's better. And then I'm going to kind of darken some areas. Darken, lighten. How's everybody doing today? Are we all stuck in thunderstorm craziness? We had thunderstorms 2 nights in a row, and my yard is a mess. It was so beautiful, and now it's a mess because there's just stuff everywhere. But I am finally starting to feel better because I'm just coming off a big, huge retreat. And a lot of the gals who are on this broadcast right now were at the retreat. Crazy rain in Florida. I feel like the weather, I guess that's how spring is, right? The weather in spring is usually kind of crazy everywhere. Okay, and then I'm also just kind of going out of the lines just to kind of loosen up a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to lighten up with my grip on my pen and just kind of do a little bit of this. If you're watching here, this is something I would like to know. For those of you who are watching, I know a lot of you are in the crew, and the answer is going to be yes. Rained most of the day in Michigan. Hashtag CMC retreat. It's beautiful in California. That's nothing new. I love the rainy nights. I love the rainy nights. I love them, especially when they happen early enough to where they don't wake me up. But the last 2 nights, fall asleep all lovely and wake up to thunder and lightning. Okay, so this is what I want to know. For those of you who are watching or on replay, how many of you have taken a tutorial from me? Okay, so there's a really, really pretty flower, and that one is white. Now we're going to go to, let's do this one down here. Okay, I'll bring you down a little bit. Don't bring me down. Thank you, Donna. Okay, so here, I'll take you a little bit farther away so you can see what I'm doing. So now I'm going to do this one, and this is just all the different pinks and oranges of Daydream Apothecary. And I'm going to do 2 things on this. I'm going to put some, this is called Inktense crayon or Inktense pencils. And I just do this to help me kind of loosen up, but I'm going to put some pencil on and some marker. Kind of draw a little bit of the inside, but I want to do this because I want to get like a few layers. Okay. And when I do these kind of flowers, I do try to kind of go fast. You can't really see that, can you? Because I don't want to get like too, I want them to be sketchy and loose and light and airy. Because realism is not my friend. I can't do it. And so then because I can't do it, I would rather kind of be really light and airy. But you'll be able to see me going way out of the lines. Thank you, Christine. Suzanne has taken a tutorial. Donna has taken a tutorial. Aw, thank you, Barbara. Learned so much. Zan, thank you. Beautiful here. Oh, thank you, guys. Well, I'm just trying to figure out, the reason why I'm asking is I'm trying to figure out what my next steps are with my business. So, you know, when we are at a point when we need to maybe do something, add something, make some changes, it's important to get feedback. Okay, so this is Inktense, and it is not permanent until it gets wet. So I can run a wet brush over it or just spray it with a sealer to make it permanent, or even spray it with water. But if I wipe it with a sealer, it will smear because it's not permanent until it gets wet. But so that is like the start of that. And then I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to do it with a Posca marker. And I'm going to get even more intense detail on this flower. Can you guys even see it? Here. All right. So we're going to take this marker and even get a little bit more intense detail. But you will see there's 2 layers because I'm not going to try to perfectly cover everything I did, which makes it just more interesting. And I do this kind of doodling in my classes, and I do slow down a little bit and describe how I'm doing it and how I'm making the details. Okay, and then I'm just going to get a little bit more down here. Okay. Do you see how that flower pops a little bit more? Oh, this is a Posca marker, Gail, a Posca marker. Okay, so now I'm just going to take this. This is kind of like, I don't know what it is, like a leaf branch. Do you know what it is? It's one of those things that Sonia McGrath paints. Oh, what were they called? It's really cute. Fun. Okay, and I can make that look even more fun by doing that exact same thing what I just did with the white Posca. Maybe just a little bit lighter. Cool. Okay. Oh, Susie Jenny Preston's here. Mama's in the house. So, okay, so here's this guy from farther away. You can see the stripe. So that will be the next thing that I do after I get some of this detail work done. I'll be taking these flowers up the sides here. Okay, but you can see I am like just getting like all this detail on these flowers, and it's going to be very sketchy, and I'll show you what my inspiration was. My inspiration is this fabric. I'm not trying to mimic it exactly, but if you look, you can see it's very sketchy. Okay, so this fabric is my inspiration. All right, and that is on the chairs. But again, I don't want it to be like totally matchy, but I do want it to, for sure, mimic the colors. But I don't know if you guys can see, like, I'm really not trying to draw perfect flowers, because that's just going to give like this cool, like laid back, loose look to it. If I hold my thing and tried to draw perfect flowers, it would look a little bit more juvenile because they're not going to be perfect. You know, so trying to draw perfect things when you can't draw perfect things, then, you know, sometimes it's better just to loosen up. It's always good when your pen works. My pen's saying, that's enough, Kara. Maybe I need a new pen. What do you think? It's hard to see the details. Okay, let's get closer. Is that better? Hopefully that's better. I want you guys to see what I'm doing. Okay, so this guy is going to get just kind of like a middle here. Oh yeah, this marker's going to work better for me maybe. There we go. There we go. Is that good? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now I'm just going to start. You see that? Is that better? I hope that's better. It's kind of hard sometimes going over the little lips, trying to figure out what to do here, but I think I got it. Okay, now I'm just going to kind of get some marks in there. Can you guys see? Your red buffet. Yes, it ain't so red anymore, huh, Miss Carter? Miss Carrie Bowberry. Yeah, so this was like red and hot pink and orange. And then it had an IOD transfer on it, which literally, guys, I just painted over because I'm not that person. Like I want no part in sanding down furniture and all the prep work and all this. If I was painting this as a custom, I wouldn't do that, obviously, but I'm not. I'm painting it for myself. And so me, I just do what I can to get to the fun part. Okay, so hopefully you can see that. Can you guys see that flower? And those flowers? Let's see, you're on this flower. Okay, and then these leaves. So I'm just gonna continue with this pen, just sketching things out. Or maybe I'm gonna grab another pen because my pen doesn't want to be nice to me right now. None of them want to be nice to me right now. They're being mean. The other thing that I like to do is take these pencils, okay? These pencils. These are called Inktense. And then I might come in here and add some highlight of color. You see that? Okay, so I might just come in here and just add a little highlight. You can see I'm not holding, you know, the pencil in a way that you normally would because I want to be loose with this. So it's just a highlight of color, and they come in all the colors, so I can see this is an orange. I can maybe just stick a little bit of orange in places, and it's just real bright. And then if I want that to be permanent, you know, all I have to do is go over that with my pen, with my, I'm going to put you back farther so I can see you now because I like to see you too. I can go over that with, so see, this is a bright pink, and I'm just going to put some of that on here. To make it permanent, all I have to do is go over it with a wet paintbrush. Thank you, Sandy. Is the pen acting up because it's not on a flat surface? Yes, yeah. Well, it could be acting up because it's not on a flat surface, like not, you know, this way, but it also sometimes they don't like painting on these paints, right? And so, and these, and you know, yeah, my pens have been around and they've been through a lot because I really abuse them. But yes, that could be a part of it, Donna. This is how I work. I go from one medium to a next. See, it just needed a break. I go from one medium to the next and I just play. And, you know, it's just when I do these things, I just scratch some paint off, which is fine because the pink came through and highlighted it. But I just use one of the big ones and try to go loose with it. So this is a bigger one, and I'm just gonna go. The paint's gonna come out more readily because the nib is bigger. But I'm just gonna kind of touch it looser. But yeah, you guys, this is how I work. I just kind of, that's why sometimes I do this all by myself because I'm just kind of going from one thing to the next. And I know it can be kind of confusing when you're watching it. Fun, 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 fun. I'm going to show you another thing that I'm going to do in a second. You see how much more detail there is with that? Yay! Love the stripes on the side. Thank you, Sandy. So yeah, I'm going to go up that with flowers this week. I will probably come live doing the flowers because I know that's what y'all like to see is the flowers. Let's give this guy Let's give this guy a little makeover right here. Okay, here we go. Let's try this. I'm just trying to see where his middle would be. I got to get back to Pilates class. That is for sure. Myra and I were doing Pilates on a regular basis, and then I go and move. And I haven't found Pilates here in McKinney, and it's bugging me because it was really helping. Who does yoga or Pilates? Anybody? Anyone? Does anybody do yogas or yoga? You do yoga, Donna? I used to teach yoga, but I've gotten really out of shape since I've done more of my business and all that. So the Pilates helped me get back into it. And oh my gosh, I miss it so much. Okay, so now this guy needs a little bit more white. So I'm going to add some white. Maybe some white dots and some white, no, that one, my pens, some white lines. There. Okay, he's looking good. He's looking good. All right. Well, so I think that's kind of good for now. Peloton. Yes. Gotta get back to it. Hi, Myra. I think that's good for now because I did this morning when I went live. Like these guys, I have to literally lay on my stomach to do those. And that's just really too hard to do live, guys. It's really strange. I'll come on later this week and I will do the sides here that Sandy was talking about. So they're striped and I'm going to have to mix a little bit of flowers going up the sides. But my goal is to finish this by Friday because we have company coming, and I would like to put my my dining room back together. So you can see in the background, see how there's these beige curtains. They're beige and white checked. That's why I incorporated all of that beige in here, and then I picked fabric. So I picked this fabric that has, that has a lot of beige and gray in it. So that's why I did that to go with the colors, the other colors that I love. Okay, new comments, it's telling me. New comments. I love the gray beige flowers. Yay, thank you. I know something different, right, Donna? Okay, guys, if you love me, give me all the love, the hearts, the thumbs up. Please follow my page if you haven't followed my page. And then send this along if you can. Us people who are giving you live content are giving you free content. And we can only do that if we have a business that allows us to stay afloat. So by you guys supporting us in that way without monetary means, it helps all of us, not just me, all of us. So thank you. Mwah! And I will see you later on this week, okay? Bye, guys. Wait, I always forget how to stop this when I'm on StreamYard. Bye, guys.